Okay, guys. This one took a little while. So I told you in the last can it was great, except for the zombies, that I would tell you the story of my first hunt. And so this is gonna be it. It's a short story, uh, but you'll see why I've been avoiding it. Anyways, this was before everything was all set up with cell phones and everything like that. So what happened was I had a car pull up at my house, knock on the door. Um, Guy gives me a code word. I give him a countersign. Um, then I get in the car. Before I got in the car, I grabbed a quick kit, which I had at the time. It's basically a forest go bag kind of thing, because it's what I was used to. Um, we drove for about 5 or 10 minutes. It actually wasn't that far from my house at the time, and it was just this nice little bungalow that we pull up to. Decent lawn, some dog spots and stuff like that. Yeah, I couldn't really see the backyard. Anyways, pull up, I open the door, say this is it, and I get out. I went up to the door, put my ear to it, just to hear, and I could hear some movement behind, so I knock. The noises behind the door start getting a little bit more what you would expect from, shamblers. A bit more aggressive noises. I try the doorknob. Um, Now, what I would do nowadays is I would actually go around the back. I wouldn't just kick in the front door like I'm about to do, because at least the backyard might have a fence or something like that, or a window I can get in through, which doesn't let the shamblers out. Anyways, tried the doorknob, door's locked. I don't have my pick set at this point. Ended up getting one later, just so I could get through some things quietly. Anyways, turn around, mule kick the door just below the doorknob, and I get in there. As soon as I turn around, I see a female shambler coming towards me. So my field kit is a small axe and just a camping axe, a Husqvarna, and one of my pocket knives. I think it was the Kershaw RJI or RGI 2, something like that. Anyways, because I know you guys are going to ask. She comes right towards me, outstretched. I barely even had time to notice that, she had a wedding ring on. She just came right for me. I grabbed her arms, pulled her in, put the pocket knife into the throat, pulled forward, and put the axe into her head, which sounds really like something that Nobody or John Wick or something like that, but it was just it's all I had to do at that point. She goes down. I look around and I can still hear some shambling. Um, but I get a chance to kind of look around, and it's a nice house on the inside. It's a little bit broken up from the shamblers walking around, and it stinks because these shamblers were the kind where they died and came back. So basically, the dead body still kind of voids itself and everything, so it stank. And I start listening, and I can tell that the second shambler um, is down the stairs in the basement. So I go down there and sure as shit, like there's a nice little basement. It's unfinished, or at least parts of it, and they've got laundry room off on one side, and there's a little workout, like a weight bench, kind of, kind of like the kind I had when I was a kid, uh, teen, whatever. Off in one corner, there's a set of weights just on the ground, and in another corner is a shambler. So I turn on the lights so I can see him better because shamblers don't usually kind of care about light. Um, Depends on the type again. But, anyways, he starts coming towards me, and I just take a step back and step in, big swing, axe in his head, done. So I stop, clean off my axe and my knife, and I listen. Listening around, and I can't hear any more shamblers, so I'm thinking, okay, great, job's done. So I look around the basement a little bit more, grab a flashlight that they had sitting on the wall, start thinking to myself I should carry a flashlight, take a look in some of the corners, everything's all good. Okay, go back upstairs. I even checked under the stairs. Go back upstairs, and I'm looking around in the kitchen, and looking around in the living room, and I decide to check the two bedrooms. So I open the first bedroom, and it's the master bedroom. The door is slightly ajar, but nothing big. And it's kind of messed up, but there's no one in there, nothing in the closet. And all of a sudden, I hear crying, wailing from the room next door. And yeah. Anyways, I go out. So I got the flashlight, got the axe in my hand, and this door is locked. And there's some scratch marks and everything on the door. So it's a just like a bathroom lock. The kind of where you can literally just take like the pen part out of a Bic and just push it open. I don't have anything to do that, so I literally just flip the axe over, smash the handle, put my shoulder into it, and the door opens. And there's a little girl. I don't know, maybe like 18 months or something like that, just in her big crib, just wailing her head off. She's holding onto the bars, and she's just screaming, and it stinks like baby poop. I don't even think it. I got to rush up, and I pick her up and start carrying her out of the house. I don't even care. I haven't checked the bathroom or anything like that. I haven't checked the backyard. I literally just take her out front, give her to the guys in the car, and then go back inside and finish everything off. There was no one else. The bathroom is fine, disheveled. The backyard is littered with toddler toys. You could tell they were getting ready for when the little girl grew up. They had kind of like a play school slide and stuff like that. Check the garage, nothing. Family cars are still sitting there. It's pretty much pristine. They've got camping gear. There's a canoe hanging up above the sport utility. They've got one of those camper things, or they have capsules that you put on top of your car. It's hanging from the top. And as I'm turning around, I hear a gunshot. And it's from the front of the house, and I run fast as I fucking can. Made it to the front in the blink of an eye. And I see them zipping up this little body bag, and I go, what the fuck did you do? And there's one guy, and he's just put his pistol away. And I swear I threw my hatchet at him. I buried it in the car right next to him. I fucking missed. Probably a good thing. So he runs over and punches me right in the face, knocks me on the ass, puts one foot in my throat, and says she was scratched. So they had no choice. So yeah, that was the first hunt. Did it get better from there? Did I have to do shit I really didn't want to do? Yeah, I did. Was that one the toughest? Fucking right it was. So yeah, that's why I haven't told you the story of the first hunt. And but yeah, and knowing is half the battle. So yeah, remember guys, Canada's great, except for the zombies and some of my coworkers. Bye for now.